reason the weather was so important is because at this time, who controlled the air? The airspace.
Sure.
We did. We controlled the airspace. So if the skies opened up and the clouds went away, that freed up our aircraft to attack their armies on the ground. And when you have 500,000 troops with support equipment, that makes a pretty big target for the aircraft to hit, right? All the tanks all lined up on the road. So speed was critical. If you see this area here, the dark gray area, they were supposed to complete all that basically on the first day. Their goal was to get to Antwerp, which is a port way up off the map here. Okay, they didn't get there on the first day. In fact, on the third day, it took them 3 days just to get to Bastogne here, and things were already starting to go bad for Germany. On the 19th, 3 days later, Bastogne is encircled. Eisenhower got together with his generals and said, all right, listen, we have to protect Bastogne because all of the major road networks here go right through Bastogne. Okay, and the Germans needed that for resupply. Patton was down here. He said, I'll get up there in 2 days. They didn't think it was possible, but they told him to take 3 days because 2 days is just too fast. You can't get there, right? What Eisenhower said to Patton, he says, if you can get there in 2 days, I actually want you to slow down and take 3. Because I don't want you to attack Germany with just a few people who get there quickly. I want you to wait until your army gets up there all together and then attack. So Patton took 3 days. Now the reason he was able to do that, because that is a huge feat to turn an entire army 90 degrees and go a different direction. It's not really that easy to do. But the reason he was able to do that is because Patton had the only intelligence officer that saw this as a possibility of happening. Because Patton's army was down here, they were going to charge up into Germany, and his intelligence officer says to him, hey boss, I don't feel right. This just doesn't feel right. We're not getting as much resistance from the Germans as we should. They should be throwing everything they got at us to try to stop us, and they're not. And he had read his history books, and he knows that Germany attacked right through here in World War I. And then they did it again in World War II. So he says, yeah, they're going to do it again. And Patton says, well, if you really think so, we're going to draw up plans. We'll be ready just in case. And sure enough, that's what happened. And they were ready. Anyway, by the 29th of December, well, they attacked on the 22nd. On the 26th, they broke free to Bastogne. And that pretty much stopped the German army in their tracks, because what happened when Germany, by not being able to take Bastogne, they were not able to get gasoline up to its forward troops. They were not able to get food, ammunition, and all the things necessary to fight a war up to the troops on the front line. So by the 29th, they called the Quince. They dropped everything and started retreating back. They fought all the way back, but that was it for the Battle of Bulge. Now during the Battle of Bulge, the Allied forces, the Americans, we had about 20,000 casualties. All right, that's huge. About half of those were due to severe cold weather. Coldest winter on record. And one of the reasons for that is Eisenhower had a choice at one time. He could either ship in bullets or he could ship in cold weather gear. And he said ship in bullets. All right. The reason for that was, I won't spend too much time because I know your time is limited, but we only had one supply line ourselves. Remember how this supply line going through Bastogne was broken for the Germans? We had secured the port of Antwerp, which was north, and that would have made a whole other influx of supplies, but we couldn't use that port because there were some areas around the ocean there that we did not secure, and so we couldn't get our ships in there. You're getting the Reader's Digest version. So anyway, so that's what I'll do is really talk about the Battle of Bulge. I know you're short on time. I do want to stress something though. 20,000 casualties, 5,076 folks resting here, and that only represents one of the three armies, and that only represents half, less than half of the deaths in that army, because across the board, 61% of our deceased soldiers were returned home to America to be buried. So only 39% of them stayed here. So this, what you see out here is less than half of the deaths in just the 3rd Army area. We have other cemeteries that are full as well. Right? That's quite important to remember. The average age, I don't know what the average age here is, probably pretty close. The average age for the soldiers out here between 19 and 22. Alright? So that really brings it home to a lot of us.
Key thing